What's up, lovers? I don't know. I'm getting tired of saying what's up, lovers. So I don't know. I might have to switch it up. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, today I want to talk to you about boundaries that you guys should have. Like there's boundaries, like women are gonna test you, women are gonna do shit to you, but there's like some rules that you need to put in place so she knows her place and she knows not to cross those. And if she does cross them, you're out until she comes back crawling. Please, no, I'll never do it again. But you gotta put those boundaries because if you don't, she's gonna walk all over you. Let's go. So these are more for like when you're in a relationship, because obviously if you're just dating, I don't see how you're gonna tell her what to do. Maybe you can if you're that good. But it's more like for when you're in a relationship, there's rules that you should have for yourself, and even more if you guys live together. Number one, I know that's a big one, and I am not a victim, but I do this shit. Like I have a bunch of guy friends. I know it's not sin really, it's not like it's really good, but I think once you're in a relationship and your girl has a bunch of guy friends, you should meet them, all of them. Like there is not a place she goes to hang out with a guy friend that you haven't met. If you haven't met any, unless the guy is gay, but she might be lying. Maybe the guy is not gay and she's just saying he's gay because that's the one that can slide, So no, every male friend that she has, you have to meet them. There is no, oh, this is a new one. I don't care. He's new. Okay, let's meet him. Yeah, because those guys, you already know, guys, most of those guys want the girl. As much as she's like, no, he don't want me. Yes, he wants her. So he's just waiting in the shadow for you to fuck up so he can just slide right in. No, you gotta know these motherfuckers so you can see like their energy. You can see like also you make it known like, yo, don't fuck this up because I'm gonna fuck you up, You gotta be present. They gotta know who you are and they gotta know not to fuck with you. Or with her. And especially if those men are attractive, you gotta meet them. You gotta set the boundaries and be like, yo, that's my girl. You better stay in your lane, And again, it's not about being insecure. Everybody's gonna be like, well, it sounds insecure. It's not insecure. It's about setting boundaries so motherfuckers know not to fuck with your girl. That's all. That's not insecurity. And also on her side, she should want to give access to men a little less. Like, you got a man at home. Why are you so available for other dudes? No. Number two, she got to be responsive. Like, there is no, like, I'm sending you a text and you're not responding in 3-4 hours. I mean, shit can happen at some point, sometimes. But like in 3-4 hours, you're not responding to my text, that's a no. Like, what are you doing? Like, I know you're on your fucking phone, you're not answering. I don't care. You guys are going to say, well, that sounds controlling. It's not controlling because the bitch is on her phone. So why she's not texting you back? No. If we're together, you got to respond to me in 3-4 hours max. That's the max. Like, that's even a lot. She should respond in like an hour max, really. But let's give her 3 to 4 hours. Number 3, that's a big one that I was also like not doing. But she gotta pick up the phone around you. And not just for her mom, like, cause she looks and it's like, oh, it's my mom. For the mom, she picks up. For the sister, she picks up. But when it comes to the homegirls, she might not pick up. When it comes to the homeboys, she's not picking up for sure. No, bitch. Pick up the phone. I want to hear. Like, not saying you got to be all in her conversation, but she got to feel comfortable enough, like, to pick up the phone and have a conversation in front of you. Of course, you're going to be listening a little, I mean, I've experienced that. Like, I was very, like, secretive. And it's not like because I was hiding something. It was more like, I don't want him to be in my business all the way, but like, yo, we're together. So you should be able to be in her business. If, I don't know, Maxwell, me and those names, I don't know. If Maxwell is calling, she should be able to pick up and have a conversation with Maxwell without going outside or without doing anything, without feeling funny, looking at you, like whispering. No, have a fucking conversation with Maxwell in front of him. Number 4, I think this one might be a little excessive, but if you live with the girl, there is no coming in and out the house, like at whatever time. Like, I think it's kind of weird. Like, I don't want to say it should be a curfew, but it should be like a known thing that, okay, maybe when we go out and like you go out with the girls, it's your best friend's birthday or shit like that, yes, she's gonna come home late, but it shouldn't be an everyday thing. It's kind of like you guys have a schedule. We go to work, maybe you go to the gym after work and then you come home. It's not like, oh, tonight I'm coming home at 1, next day 2, like, what the fuck, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, you need to make it clear. But again, that's something that you need to be able to do too, because you cannot tell her you need to be home by 11 and then you're not home at 11 either. But again, being in relationship is a bunch of like compromises, and if you're not willing to do those, you need to stay single. Number 5, something that should be a deal breaker for you guys. Like seriously, you guys let that slide all the time. Snooping around. Why is the bitch in your stuff? I mean, maybe you be doing some dumb shit, so she's in your stuff, but if you know you're not doing anything and the girl is snooping around, that should be a deal breaker. Like, do not let her go through your stuff. Like, that's breaking trust. That's breaking your intimacy. That's like, oh, so I can't leave my shit around. Like, I can't leave my computer around you because you're gonna snoop around. Like, I remember I was dating this guy, and I guess I left my computer at his house, and then next thing you know, I received like a notification on my phone saying that somebody is trying to break in the computer. And I'm like, yo, the computer is at home, so who is trying to break in the computer? Obviously we know who, and then it even tells you like the location, so we know where it is. But to me, that's so crazy. Like, it's very disrespectful. You have no trust for me, and I understand you might be like, maybe I did something that made you insecure or whatever, but still, you shouldn't be in my stuff. Like, being insecure or feeling like you can't trust me is a conversation. It should never be about you going through my stuff. And to me, like, that's a crazy no-no. Again, I'm being a little hypocritical because when I was younger, I went one time through somebody's phone. So, but seriously, that's a boundary that you shouldn't allow. The girl should not be snooping through your phone, through your text, through your DMs, through your stuff at home, like your drawers or whatever. Like, what are you fucking doing? If you don't trust me, get the fuck out. Seriously, that's something you guys need to set, because those girls are gonna keep on looking for shit, and eventually they're gonna find something that don't mean nothing, but you know, they're gonna take it to another level, and then it's all bad from that. But I'm telling you, if you know you're not doing anything, snooping around shouldn't be something that you allow her to do. Number 6, and this one is a big one. Women think they can put their hands on you and have, you know, you're not allowed to hit her. I'm not saying you gotta hit her, but you know, in their mind, they're like, well, I'm the woman, I shouldn't be hit. Nobody should hit nobody. That's the rule. That's the fucking rule. She puts her hand on you, you gotta leave. Or she comes and provoke you, she's in your face, like, so then maybe you get angry and you might want to slap the shit out of her. Like, you need to let those women go, because that's never gonna go somewhere where it's gonna be good for you. You might not control all the way your temper, and then next thing you know, you slap her, and then she calls the cops, and then who is in jail? Your ass. So I'm telling you, women who provoke or are in her face, like, I be talking shit. Like, I'm from far, but I would never get close and be like, you know, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I even touching you? I'm gonna say what I gotta say from a distance, but the moment a bitch come close to you trying like to provoke you, I'm telling you, let that bitch go, because that's not gonna end up good. You're always gonna be the bad person, even if you were provoked. So no, because at the end of the day, she's gonna jeopardize your freedom if you can't control yourself. And again, I'm not for like men beating women, obviously, but I'm not for women beating men either. So if the girl comes and like start touching you and like, oh my God, like even doing it to me, I lose it. But like, I can imagine a girl coming to a man, like, you know, a masculine man trying to do shit like, oh, I don't fucking know. But hey, telling you, stay away from those girls, because they're gonna fuck you up. Number 7, another thing that should be a deal breaker for you, if you catch her in a lie. I know there's some white lies, like, I don't know, maybe she was trying to surprise you, so she didn't tell you where she was going or shit like that. But those don't count. But a girl that lies about where she was, like, she tells you she was out with Tammy, but then you realize she was out with one of her guy friends, that's a big no-no. Or another girl, like, why are you fucking lying? Like, why is there something you're trying to hide? Are you scared because he's not gonna approve? I'm like, me, I do not give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you like it is. And if you don't approve, well, we'll have a conversation. I might still go do what I want to do, but I'm not going to lie to you because it just doesn't make sense. I'm going to get caught eventually because, you know, liars lie so much, they be forgetting what they lied about and what they said. Or then one day she might be on the phone and she'll be like, yeah, when we went out last night. And then you're like, I thought you went out with so-and-so last night. But I'm like, people don't always remember what they say because it's hard to remember lies, especially when you keep on lying. It's hard to keep up. That's why if a girl lies one time, I would say you can give her a warning. But if that's something that keeps on happening, she gotta go, because that's not acceptable. You can't trust her. Number 8, that's a big one because people do it a lot. But like telling your personal business to other people. I'm like, bitch, if I'm telling you my business, why are you going to talk to other people and tell my business? No, I told you. So especially like, you know, you might say something to her, and then next thing you know, your friend, I mean, she's cool with your friend, and then, or your family, your mom or whatever, and then your mom is like, oh yeah, Melli told me like that you guys are gonna you're going through financial issues. Why is she telling your mom that you guys are going through financial issues? No, that's like your personal business. Or maybe you're stressed or whatever, or you cried yesterday. I mean, I don't know, but like anything that's personal that you share with her, she shouldn't go and share it with like your friends or her friends, or your family, her family. That's not acceptable. I'm telling you, like, stuff that you guys share should stay between you guys, unless it's something that you guys agree on, like, okay, let's talk to somebody else about it. Like, I don't like people who vent to others. I mean, I like to know the gossip or whatever. Like, I mean, I'm a woman. I like hearing gossip here and there. But if I'm in a relationship and I hear that my dude is telling some of his friends what we're going through, I hate that shit, because their perception is going to be off. They're going to advise him to do some dumb shit, most likely. And I'm like, why does he know my business? Why your friends need to know my business? No. So it's the same for guys. You guys need to have boundaries and not allow her to go tell your business. What the fuck? And number 9, which is a given, but nowadays people want to forgive. And I'm not saying you can forgive, you do whatever you want. But a woman that's cheat, but infidelity is not something that should be like, oh yeah, I forgive her. No, fuck that bitch. She gotta go. Like, move on. Like, somebody that cheats will cheat again. And I mean, I don't want to say that because some people make mistakes or whatever. I was drunk or whatever, but that's some bullshit. Anyways, that's some bullshit. If she cheats, you need to let her go. Next. So that's it. So those are my 9 boundaries / deal breakers / rules that you need to have with the girl that you're in a relationship with, because women, you give them a little bit and they take more and more and more. Or maybe that's not just women, that's men too, that's humanity. But you need to have those, because you're not desperate. You can find exactly what you want. You don't have to deal with a liar, with a cheater, with somebody you can't trust, with somebody that's out and about in them streets, somebody that disrespects you. You don't have to deal with any of that, because you can get exactly what you want. Stop. You hear this? Bothering me. So anyways, yeah guys, go for what you want. Set those boundaries and stick to them, because you deserve to get exactly what you want. All right, well, that is it. If you have some more boundaries that you guys feel like it's a deal breaker or something like that, no, if she does that, I'm out. Drop them in the fucking comments. And don't forget to follow me at Melli Monaco and at Melli Love XO. See you soon. That was the longest kiss ever.